City lights blink, but they don't speak. Empty wallets, dreams looking weak. Concrete jungle where love takes a seat. Violence whispers, struggles on repeat. This is the life we know. The highs, the lows, the show. Hearts are heavy, pockets are light.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Luciano Martinez. I'm originally from New Jersey, and I just want to share my experience of how it is when I started living in housing. Things got difficult within all types of losing jobs. You lose your job, and then I started getting like eviction notices left and right. Like if somebody came with their car and almost touches the grass, then I'll get hey, if you don't fix this, then you're gonna get evicted. And if a shade, everything was an eviction letter. Everything. If I sneezed too hard, it was an eviction letter. It got real weird when I got attacked by the Highlands County Sheriff's Department. And the weird part was that there was no offense, there was no reason. I was talking to my girl in the front of the house, and we was talking in Spanish, so we kind of yelled to each other so we can get in contact. And it was over a broken glass. And as I'm telling her to get me my gloves from the car, she tells me I don't got the keys. And I'm like, well, come get the keys, because the shards are real big and they're sharp. When push comes to shove, she tells me to look back, and as I look back, there's a service officer. He's telling me, come over here, let me talk to you. And I raised my hands and I said, talk to me from there. And I looked at my girl and I said, what's this guy talking about? And as I look in my peripheral, I see him grab my hands, and then he kicked me to the side. I kind of like went horizontal, and he fell on top of my hip and my leg and broke my femur and shattered my hip. I was supposed to heal in 3 to 6 months. I didn't heal. It's been 3 years since I've been going through this drastic exchange of life. And I just want to say that I'm thankful even just to have the housing that I have, because it gets difficult out there when it gets cold, when it gets warm, and I pray a lot, not just for me, not just for my family, but for people I don't know, for people that could be homeless. Life has been very difficult when it came after this. The walking part, I used to be an athlete. I used to even play softball with my church, and I had to stop that. It was drastic to me because I was always been like a hero, and I always want to, if kids are around, I want to be able to run after and make sure that they're fine, or if a car comes, which I've done various times, to be able to run. And now I can just watch, and just to be able to watch and see something drastic happen before my eyes and me not be able to do nothing, made me create more faith in God. Yeah, a lot more faith in God, a lot more trust in Him, knowing that just by me looking, I know He's looking through me too. I believe the homeless need a lot of help. I believe that a lot of homeless people have just given up on life. I believe that homeless people should be given a chance to have a lifestyle like us. Giving up it's not an option. We must help them. We must help them. They went through enough. Back in the days, I had angel dust. Angel dust. It messed up the heads of everyone around me, because they was able to judge me because of that. But they failed to see that I was only running away from them because I knew my whole time that I was chosen, and my family would always negate it, and I would consider myself like I was going crazy. I'm like, why do I keep feeling this way? And it took me from that to alcohol too. Alcohol is the one that really kicked butt in all of it.
Right.
Yeah, that's the one that grabbed onto me like a chain. Alcohol affected my life. It became a career. not only a career, it became um, a salary. And the people around me would continuously judge me, and I took that from being a bad thing to being a beautiful thing. How did I get so close to overcoming it?
Yeah.
Oh, I opened my heart and I said, Jesus, please come in. I said, please come in. I need you to take over. And normally, like right now, you see I'm jittery and everything. I haven't gone to the store, so I'm right now I'm doing that battle. Yeah, my hands start shaking. I'm an artist, and I love art and everything, but I can't do the art while I'm shaking. So I'll probably go and get a bottle of gin and calm it down. I call it the genie, the genie in the bottle. But other than that, then I start shaking and I start like feeling really weird. But addiction allowed me to learn how to let go of addiction.
So, and
You can feel used. Addiction uses people.
right.
My like I said, my only addiction now is alcohol. Like I don't smoke cigarettes or or eat too much or anything. I actually eat very little. But my addiction to alcohol, I have it under control.
Now,
But he's first, and then I go. At
Now,
this point, I would start with stop rejecting them from church. That would be real nice. I've seen a lot of that all over here, Jersey. I love Florida. I chose Florida because it's considered a second chance state. So I wanted to start over here and everything. And I was working in Taco Bell, as a matter of fact. And then that happened with my hip, and I'm like, wow, this is my second chance, huh? And we all have a past. We all have done wrong, and we all should be forgiven. And if we want to be forgiven, we should forgive first. Every tear is a love letter to God, and I think we should treat them super nicer than anybody in the world, because we don't know who we come across. I think the government is rejecting them on purpose, because see, if there's no suffering, there's no pain, there's no sorrow. You see, so while they see them suffering and this pain and sorrow, right, then we're being manipulated into believing in the third dimension, where it's that suffering part, but we're not focusing on that fifth dimensional part where we can have compassion, we can have love with them, we can share with them, and hey, we got to give them a roof and a bath, why not? I think us having homes is an apartment. See, it aparts us, and we live in darkness. See, that's what the roof does. It creates a darkness, and then they give you artificial light. See, that artificial light makes you weak, and the mind makes you want to stay home, feel weary whenever you do want to go up and do something. And there's no light, obviously, the God's light, the sunlight. But when we apart ourselves from Him, then that's where the damage can be done. And I think that they aparted themselves from living in this apartment that they give us. Humongous cycle, one that we can only break if we can turn our pain into strength, our hate into love, our illusions into understanding, and our lies into wisdom and knowledge. I believe that the only race that we have are inhabitants of the earth, to be honest. I believe that God made us different so we can learn from each other and how different we can be, but yet get along. Another thing that I didn't mention before, I haven't seen a mean homeless person yet. Kicking them out, and how they do it, with anger. Yeah, no compassion involved. I mean, don't get me wrong. Inside of housing, you can't let somebody reside there. And then they got this rule, this 3-day rule, that if you let them stay in your house for 3 days, I think it's squatting or something like that you can't kick them out. I've done that various times. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
God bless you, my boy.
Well, this is just one of the many places that I've found while riding around trying to see what's going on. That this place here is just one of the many places for community services that people got to come and be able to get food, just to be able to live.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed the interview and everything. Hope you enjoyed what the show. One thing I want to say, because I just want to give a little bit about my opinion. When you listen to this guy, listen to what he's saying. He's got a few good pointers to point out. My thing is, hey, we all got a story to tell. No matter how we view the world, we got to look in ourselves and see how we, how everybody else look at it too. Because for one, we all in agreement. We just have different struggles at different times, at different points in our lives. That's what we're gonna do to get over it, and whether or not we can have the heart to help our brother instead of just leaving them out in the street. Hey, like, share, and subscribe. Hope you have a good day. Love you guys. Peace. Till next time.
Why does love feel like a war? Why do dreams knock on the door?